I'm Maria Bailey with BSM Media and the author of Mom 3.0. On today's segment of Marketing to Moms TV, I'd like to talk a little bit about social media moms. And you may be wondering, what the heck is a social media mom? Because all I'm reading about in the news is mom bloggers. Well, if you're still focusing on mom bloggers, you're probably a little passé. What you need to be looking for today when you're looking for those online influencers are those social media moms. Now, why do I call them social media moms? Well, because these are the women who have gone well beyond blogging. They're influencing moms not only through their blogs, but they're influencing moms through Twitter, through Facebook, through Whirl, through Mom TV, through newbaby.com. They're really maximizing everything that social media has to offer in networking and sharing and connecting with other moms. So how do you identify these social media moms, and why are they more important than just going after bloggers? Well, let me give you an example. So when a company wants to connect with bloggers, they normally go to their PR or marketing firm and they say, okay, find us the most influential bloggers out there. Well, that's great, except for the fact that most of those PR companies and marketing companies will go to things like Technorati or Google Analytics, and they come back to you with these numbers that you really don't understand, but are supposed to portray the influence of those moms. Just the other day, one of my own clients came to me and said, hey, Maria, you're not going after the most influential moms because one of the bloggers you put on the list had a Google Analytics score that was extremely low. Well, if you take a step back and you look at the holistic view of the mom, what you'll find is that there are some moms who maybe blog, and they blog because they have to, but they might be turbo tweeters or they might be Facebook fanatics. And then if you look at their offline influence, they're president of the PTA and they're maybe writing for a parenting publication. Let's take me for example. I actually speak to 8 million moms a month. But if you were going to go to Google Analytics or Technorati and look at my blogging scores, although I write for 6 different blogs, including my local newspaper, I'm going to come up really, really low. Or if you're going to have a PR intern go to my blog and count how many comments or how often I post, I'm still going to come up really, really low. Because what it doesn't take into consideration is my influence beyond my blog. It doesn't take into consideration that when I do Mom Talk Radio every week, that I'm speaking to approximately 250,000 moms. It doesn't take into consideration that my website, bluesuitmom.com, has over 500,000 visitors every single month. It doesn't take into consideration that I host a national radio show that every morning, I co-host with a group of broadcasters. It's the number 7 drive time show in America, and we speak to 3.5 million women every single day. So if you were to rate my Technorati or my level of influence based only on Google Analytics or Technorati, or even looking at my blog, well, I'm not an influencer in your eyes. So you need to go after that social media mom, that mom who's doing videos and broadcasting on Mom TV, that mom who's doing a podcast on Blog Talk Radio. Now, it takes a little bit more time to find that influencer and that social media mom, but I guarantee you when you find her and you develop a meaningful relationship with her, your ROI on your time will be well worth the investment. I'm Maria Bailey with this Marketing to Mom Minute. Thanks so much for joining me right here on marketingtomomtv.com.